Hi, everyone. Join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Louisville facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Here are the starters for Louisville. Lee is in at the point. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the pivot, manning the middle. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. Title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
So it's Louisville now after Villanova picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's White missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Bryant. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Launches it. Bryant can't get it to go. Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leads the program stays on for a long time.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Lee with the steal. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Here's Beal. After the basket by Louisville, here's Cooper. And another miss by Villanova.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Lee. Villanova grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Beal. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Villanova shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the Cardinals will go for a different look here. 2 shots. And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Lee. 7 points in the game. Pass to Rozier. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Clarkson. He's out there with Jones, and it's Beal in at the point. Here's Moore. Off the left rim and out. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Foster passes to Beal. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Russell, he's checked in for the Cardinals. Price comes in for Rozier. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Lee in at point guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5 spot.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Lee kicks to Mack. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 2005, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
So it's Louisville now. The lead is 2. And Sanders, here we go. And a wide open look for Lee. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
On the Wildcats, so Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark, and one of the better runs they're on right now is a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. Really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Sanders dishes the lead. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Lee. 15 points in the game. Here's Payton. To the wing on the left. The tray. And he... drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Lee. Lee's got 18 points.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Foster against Lee. Now Foster. The rebound by Hughes.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
We've got Foster, and it's Ross in at the 4.
This is why everybody thinks Freak is the real deal. I mean, it's not that he takes over games like he has in this second half. It's that he does it to lead his team to wins. That's the big thing.
No doubt he's a winner through and through. A lot of success at the college level is talent, but what separates the good from the great is that competitive spirit, and Freak has that in spades.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. Beal with it. Passes it to Cooper. Tries it from 9. Good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Cardinals leading by 9. Dishes it to Mack. A steal. here's Beal. The baseline J. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And the basket by Rozier.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Bryant is checked in for Villanova. And then for Louisville. Harrell comes in for early. And Sanders subbed in for Rozier. Pass to Cooper. And it's blocked. But they get it back. And Ilgauskas kicks to Bryant. Here's Cooper. Tries yet again. And that's out of bounds. Villanova will retain possession.
Take up. 20 seconds.
And Bryant kicks to Beal. And another miss by Villanova. Cardinals leading by 9. And the pass to Lee. From deep. Villanova grabs the miss. 105.